we were covering basically diversity and inclusion within the media industry. Personally, it resonates a lot with me because I think it's the right thing to do. We've come so far in a pandemic where we've all been quite insular. Now we have to be more welcoming and understanding. I think, where's the love gone? Let's bring it back. And the media's been an industry that's maybe always been pioneering for diversity and inclusion, but should be really driving it home harder than anyone else. So not just in advertising, I think that's in recruitment, I think in pay structure, it covers a whole wide berth, and I think the subject needs to get more vocal. So we're here to do that. I believe in fair rights for fair people. So I think there's a lot of fear from marketeers in dipping their toe in the water and understanding the diversity and inclusion market, but they shouldn't be. They should really embrace it. They should build out their own custom brand suitability. They should embrace the individual channels and the people within those markets and learn from it. It's a kind of test and learn procedure now. We're really lucky, right? So we work within YouTube, which has been a growth market because people have been at home and been watching more and more YouTube, which enabled us to get more and more advertising dollars and work with brands and content providers. However, what it has done, I think, is allowed the other channels and people that probably didn't have the voice before to actually start step forward now. And what we're doing as a business is amplifying that. And we're working on a product called the Conscious Product, which is called the Conscious Advertising Project, which is about being inclusive to everyone, right? So getting people to understand how they advertise, but also how they're being sometimes damaging to the ecosystem by demonetizing channels and content. The interesting thing about this pandemic is I think it's allowed everyone to start thinking about what's important to them. They've had a lot of thinking time, right? And I think if you look now, working in London is going to be different, working in any city globally is going to be different. How people are engaging with people. We have a responsibility as adults to educate and work with not only our families and people, but check in. Something we do, and I do as a manager, I check in with people I work with, friends, family. MadFest is a brilliant example, right? The first outdoor now event that we've had in a long time, and it's great. Like, people are back, people are talking, and I think it feels very, very inclusive. Video as a format, I think if done well, it's a way of storytelling, right? And I think it's a way of educating. And I think they're the two big areas that, if done correctly, and we try to be great at doing that. We try and work with people that can do that really well, and hopefully we can deliver that as well. But setting high benchmarks of what you deliver, don't just get out content for the sake of content, work on quality, make sure it means something. So quality over quantity.